Why did Doug Davidson leave The Young and the Restless? Explained. Doug Davidson played Paul Williams on The Young and the Restless for almost 4 decades. He appeared on the soap till 2020 and has been missing in action since. While there has been no recast for the character yet, the story arc of Paul Williams has not been given any closure. The character had heavy action and a complicated arc as the brat-turned-detective in Genoa City. As fans already know, The Young and the Restless is one of the longest-running American soap operas airing on CBS since 1973. Some characters have been part of the show for a longer time despite the ongoing feuds and interactions among the families residing in the fictional Genoa City. One such character is Paul Williams, who debuted in 1978. However, Davidson, who portrayed Paul, left the regular status of the show in 2018 and the recurring role in 2020 after his character was left sidelined by the writers. At the time, Davidson hinted at feeling disrespected and officially left the show. However, later he hinted at money being an issue for the soap's production. After his stint in a recurring status in 2020, Davidson was not seen on The Young and the Restless. He had tweeted about his disapproval of being treated as a day player after being on the show for 43 years. In a 2019 interview with Soap Opera Digest, Davidson confirmed being shocked when his story arc was cut short. Davidson spoke to Soap Hub in detail about his departure from the show in September 2023 and why it dragged out for long. He identified as Paul Williams Daly due to the prominence of the character. He claimed he did not understand the reason behind the character being sidetracked. Despite his displeasure, he continued in a recurring status between 2018 and 2020 before abruptly exiting. He did not receive proper communication from the Young and the Restless management team and Sony. However, he did not clear out his things from his dressing room at CBS Television City till July 2023. In his 2023 interview with Soap Hub, he shared that he might have been more expensive for the production team to employ than other alternatives. He mentioned charging more pay than actor Michael Damian, who plays Danny Romalotti, the rival character of Paul Williams. He shared, "There are plenty of story wheels that would work. But that's not the reason I'm not there. Paul is more expensive than Danny. That's what it's all about." Paul Williams, played by Davidson, was the son of police detective Carl Williams with his wife Mary. Paul had 3 siblings in the soap: Patty, Stevens, and Todd. Initially a bratty fellow, Paul transmitted an STD to Nikki during their affair. However, later he joined the police department and became a responsible detective himself. Paul's romantic life shifted from one woman to another in Genoa City. After Nikki, he had relationships and affairs with April Stevens, Lauren Fenmore, Cindy Lake, Cassandra Rollins, Nina Webster, and Isabella Branna. However, his story arc with Christine Cricket Blair was one of the most sustaining storylines. He had a daughter, Heather Stevens, with April. His story arc involving Isabella, portrayed by Eva Longoria, was fast-paced and well-liked. His affair with Isabella resulted in the birth of his son, Ricky Williams. While Isabella was institutionalized, his son, Ricky, returned as mentally disturbed like his mother. Detective Paul had to shoot his own son to prevent Ricky from killing Eden Baldwin. His other important engagement has been to care for his mentally unstable sister, Patty. While Davidson is not likely to appear on The Young and the Restless, his love interests, his former wife, his rivals, and his daughter are currently part of the show. Stay tuned to